Only now did he look back over his shoulder. The fierce warriors were staring in his direction as if spellbound. But Finbar knew that within a few hours he must lead the overlanding party to the river crossing and fight their way across. Then, from amongst the eucalypts, a laughing jackass's harsh cry split the air. "Bloody kookaburras," Finbar swore, knowing the ravings of madman cry would seem a good omen to the Miles. "They'll reckon their war spirit has spoken," he told himself as the sardonic chuckle at the end of the bird's call carried over the hot grass plain, and the black warriors raised their spears in anticipation of the coming fight with the worthy enemy. Finbar galloped through the open eucalyptus woodland, telling himself that before he led the overlanding party to the river crossing, the murdered white settlers must be buried. Overlanders always gave other overlanders a Christian burial before they took retribution. Now you'll have to excuse me for a moment while I have a drink. It's water, not gin. The Karakara warriors returned to their camp at the river crossing and held a council of war. For the first time ever, a tribal elder and Yanchilla the medicine man and Biraban the fight leader fought a war of words. "White fella," Yanchilla was saying, "top skin he take off, white fella skin beneath." "Sun not burn top skin," the elder said, "burn skin beneath, then white fella brown like the soil of a riverbank in the dry time." "White fella ghost of great warrior from time before," the medicine man said. "White fella fight like magic fella," the elder said. "White fella's not powerful magic," Biraban said angrily. "Their strange animals talk to them," Yanchilla said. "Their strange animals carry white fella food. Strange animal is lubra belong white fella. If white fella take his women on war path, then him no good warrior," Biraban sneered. "Plenty good warrior. You not kill him easy," the elder said coldly. "His big nose sharp, all the same flintstone knife. Eyes belong him, not black, all the same us," Yanchilla said. "Him one fella not want him kill our mob. White man says won't live in our country under our law. We stop fighting him." Yanchilla, the medicine man, knew if he was to learn white fella magic and so increase his own power in the tribal councils, he must have peace with the white fella warrior. "White fella eyes blue like sky tell us nothing of his thoughts," the elder said. "I say we kill him, and the white fellas he scouts for." "Message sticks say white fella steal black fella land," Biraban said. "Message sticks tell white fella sickness kills lubras and pickaninny. When white fella die finish, land still here. So I take noise sticks from all white fellas and kill them." "You must cast spells that will kill the white fella's magic pebbles to water," the elder said to Yanchilla. Finbar rode out of the eucalypt forest and saw the dust cloud from his father's overlanding expedition. Alexander Worry was the most aggressive merchant prince in the colony of New South Wales. He always travelled into the interior with his Chilean horsemen, the pack horses, the plant of spare saddle horses, and a string of carefully bred war horses from his herds of remounts that he had shipped to India for the English cavalry's small wars against the Afghans and the Sikhs. Long experience as a one-time sea captain fighting pirates in the China Sea had shown Alexander Worry that victory only went to those prepared to be brutal and resolute. To Alexander Worry, tribal aborigines were just another rural pest like flood and drought, to be fought off or to be brushed aside. He believed that the Bible told all Christian men to strike the savage down and make the land fruitful. In Alexander Worry's eyes, the land occupied by the tribes was land lying waste. To ensure that his few horsemen would never be overwhelmed by a horde of fierce aborigines, Alexander Worry had bought the new percussion-capped carbines and pistols that the British Army in India employed against their tribal enemies. Percussion-capped weapons were the first improvement in guns for more than 2 centuries. They were more accurate and over a longer range, where black warriors could throw a dozen spears while an old flintlock musket was being charged and primed. Against the percussion-capped carbines, an aborigine would be fortunate to have 4 spears flighting towards the white fellows before his carbine was reloaded and fired. But Finbar knew the coming fight to get the pack horses across the river was not a foregone conclusion. The Overlanders were 8 in number. There were at least 100 Myols, the wild aborigines